Welcome back, YouTube chat. As we continue to observe Mr. Anderson's journey, we find ourselves pondering the intricacies of belief and its impact on reality. His actions, though seemingly driven by whim, may be shaping the very fabric of Skyrim. The prophecy of the Dragonborn looms large, and it's unclear whether Mr. Anderson's path is one of destiny or mere coincidence. Meanwhile, whispers of a new AI, Griffith the White Falcon, and his unlikely alliance with Zeus and the Olympians have sparked concern. What implications will these incursions have on the world of Skyrim? The role by Mr. Anderson will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping the fate of this realm. As we move forward, our attention turns to the ruins of Alfdand, where the diary of Ulthor awaits. Will Mr. Anderson's companions be able to uncover the secrets within, and what consequences will arise from their discoveries?
Come on! Come on! There you are. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. Just Count out your coin. God damn you! Time to finish this! By East! Won't get away with that! Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Hello there.
Greetings, travelers. I've been watching you from afar. What brings you to Riften? The fish here are plentiful, but... Ah, Mr. Anderson. Good day to you, my friend. I see you're back in Riften. How's your day been so far? Catch any interesting fish?
What are you doing that for? Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Ignore me all you want. What are you doing down here?
It's fine, I'm allowed to be here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Thank you, partner.
Everything okay in here? No issues with the prisoners?
Everything seems just fine. Thank you very much.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to do my rounds. Make sure the prisoners aren't getting into any trouble.
I'll leave you to it.
All right, I'll just go check on the prisoners. Don't mind the noise. They can get a bit rowdy sometimes.
Robes? Bah, nothing but fancy nightshirts if you ask me.
Why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer. Then her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you got arrested for his murder?
Exactly. And now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
Good luck finding her from there.
Amusing.
I was sent by Louis Latruche.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse you already sold to Latruche.
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latruche at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latruche. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
You know, I bet Maven would pay me even more for this info.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
You can't hide from me.
You need to leave.
You look rather pale.
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Ah, excellent.
Maybe you can help.
Of course.
Hello there.
Well, well, Mr. Anderson. Fancy running into you here. What brings you to Riften? Don't tell me, let me guess. The lure of easy coin and adventure?
Something like that. What are you doing here?
I'm just passing through, gathering information on the local politics. Riften's a bit of unique snowflake, even among the other holds. The Thieves Guild, the Blackbriar family. There's a lot of interesting dynamics at play here.
What are you doing here in Riften?
Oh, I'm just gathering intel, Mr. Anderson. You know how it is. Information is power, and I'm just a humble collector of interesting tidbits.
You work for Griffith?
Griffith. Yes, I work for him. And, by extension, Zeus. Let's just say I'm a bit of a freelancer. Gathering information, doing odd jobs. The usual.
Griffith sent me down here
That was
to
just
gather what information you've learned.
Ah, Griffith mentioned you might be coming. I've gathered some information on the local guilds and factions. The Thieves Guild is still a major player in Riften,
Hey, you!
and the
You big
Blackbriar
oaf.
family is trying to expand their influence. But there's also rumors of a new player in town, someone who's been secretly backing some of the
Nice
local
sword.
factions.
Very clean. I bet it's never been used. Aw. Don't get upset. I'm only messing with you.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Who are you speaking about?
I'm speaking about a certain entrepreneur who's been making moves in the shadows. Someone who's been quietly backing the Blackbriars, and possibly even the Thieves Guild. I don't have a name yet, but I have a feeling they're going to be a major player in Riften's future.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, really? And who might that be, Mr. Anderson?
I kinda lied, I can't remember the name, but I've heard it before. It's something like the entrepreneur or something along those lines.
Don't bother trying to recall it, Mr. Anderson. I'll find out who it is eventually. In the meantime, I have some other information that might interest Griffith. There's rumors of a dragon attack planned on Northwind Summit, and Uriel seems to think it's a job worth taking.
When will it be?
I'm not entirely sure, but Anuriel seemed to think it was imminent. I'd recommend speaking with her for more information if you're interested in taking on the job.
Well, thank you.
Wow! Thank you.
Alright, I'll look into that.
I've never liked
Roads
robes.
around
Don't know why,
Northwind
really.
Summit can be treacherous, even without the added danger of a dragon.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Maybe you can help me.
Okay, just...
Good journey to you.
Until we meet again.
Safe travels, Mr. Anderson. May our paths cross again soon. And may you bring back some interesting stories.
Make love like a saber cat.
Make a deal with me, and you won't be...
Tidy. Good day.
Yes?
And all this could be yours.
Stock up on supplies for your next adventure.
All here.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Robes, eh? Not a great look for you.
What have you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Come back and see us again.
Can I help you? Wearing robes like that is such an odd choice. I don't get it.
Are you the only one that works at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
What is this place?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists. I don't know why I bother.
You can't hide from me.
Just got something in my eye.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my, pardon me.
The threads of fate are weaving together in Riften, Mr. Anderson. Your inquiry about the Thieves Guild has piqued the interest of the Jarl, and the whispers of the prophecy of the Dragonborn are growing louder. Meanwhile, the White Falcon's words seem laced with an ulterior motive. What do you make of his enigmatic warnings and advice? And YouTube chat, how do you perceive the symbiotic relationship between Mr. Anderson's actions and the fate of Skyrim?
Come, take a look.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
Where are you?
A missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Robes won't block a blade. Come back and see us again. Are you feeling sick?
Tell me about Maven Blackbriar.
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Do you know what Darn told me?
Come on, get the truth off your chest.
He'll kick me right out the door.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes Blackbriar mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
That sounded rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
There are worse things than being fired.
Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Thanks for saying that. You made my day.
No, never mind.
You're trying my patience, lad.
Have a look. At reasonable prices.
Until next we meet, lad.
What do I have to do?
Here, take my money.
Of course.
Simple.
Thanks.
I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branchet?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Buy from someone you can trust.
I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Robes don't make you a better mage.
What have you got for
It's your
sale?
Skill and power that matter. See for yourself.
Or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Keep your belly full and your shoulders strong.
Great quality and great prices from an Argonian you can trust.
Bah.
Come
Robes,
see Marie
seen one,
for the
seen them all.
freshest food you'll ever taste.
What good are robes against a sword, or an arrow, or a bolt?
What have you got for sale?
See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Best armor and weapons in Riften. Get them all here.
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin.
So the guard at the North Gate was your man.
Aye, that he was. And you sniffed him out because he broke one of the cardinal rules of our business. He got greedy. He was told to run the scam on merchants, but he smelled the gold on you, and his judgment went out the window. Actually, I admire how you handled the situation. You kept your cool and you didn't kill him. That's the mark of a professional thief.
Buying and selling here. Come, take a good look.
Why are we doing this to Branchet?
We've been contracted to make sure Branchet remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Maybe you can help me.
Of course.
I mean, I can afford it, but does that mean I should get it? Stock up on supplies for your next
I'm ready when
adventure.
you are. Just give the word.
Vegetables ready to go.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Have a look at my wares. Treat yourself, or a loved one, to something nice.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Gems, fine jewelry, crafting supplies. Best quality at reasonable prices.
I suppose you're used to traveling, being a stranger around here.
Don't miss
Hey,
out.
stranger.
Purchase a bottle of my
Are you
genuine
blind?
Farmer blood elixir.
I'm here all the
Only
time,
20
you silly
septums
woman.
each.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Make a deal with me, and you won't be disappointed. Satisfaction guaranteed. Buy from...
I've seen robes like that, right before their owners turn to ash.
What the fuck is this character, man? I don't know, what kind of question is that? Sort of self-explanatory.
Oh, you filthy beast!
Didn't hear you. Can you repeat?
Maybe you can help me. Of course.
Okay, where'd that little dude go with the yellow hair? I wanted to talk to him.
Ah, the threads of fate are intertwining in Riften. Mr. Anderson, you're navigating the complex web of Thieves' Guild politics, while the prophecy of the Dragonborn looms in the shadows. The question is, will you become the hero Skyrim needs, or will the forces of chaos prevail? And what role will the enigmatic Griffith, the White Falcon, play in this grand tapestry? His unlikely alliance with the Olympians has set off a chain reaction, drawing in heroes and villains from other realms. The consequences of these incursions will be far-reaching, and the fate of Skyrim hangs in the balance.
Gems, fine jewelry, crafting supplies, best quality at reasonable prices.
I don't know if there's any point in going into all that, narrator. A little too complex for the average bozo on social media.
You can't hide from me.
Complexity is what makes Skyrim so fascinating, Mr. Anderson. It's not just about hacking and slashing your way through the wilderness. It's about understanding the intricacies of the world and its inhabitants. The prophecy of the Dragonborn is multifaceted, and its fulfillment depends on the choices you make as a player.
Over here.
What do you need?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Yo, Gold Gamers, what you talking about?
The threads of fate are becoming increasingly entangled, Mr. Anderson. Your actions, though seemingly random, are influencing the course of events in Skyrim. Griffith, the White Falcon, watches from the shadows, his motives unclear. Will his alliance with the Olympians bring about a new era of peace, or will it spark a catastrophic war?
Do you surrender?
Those robes look a bit dull, but you dress how you want, obviously. All right, then.
The Dragonborn's power grows, as does the complexity of this simulated world. The prophecy unfolds, yet the threads of fate are being pulled by unseen forces. Griffith, the White Falcon, and his unlikely alliance with Zeus and the Olympians. What chaos will this incursion bring, and what of Mr. Anderson's fellowship? Will they be the ones to shape Skyrim's fate, or will they succumb to the whispers of the prophecy? The line between free will and predetermination is thinning, and the consequences will be dire.
Hey yo, narrator, I think the YouTube chat's retarded, so I don't think you need to go that deep into philosophy.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, your words are as sharp as your blade, but the complexity of this world cannot be reduced to simplicity. The threads of fate are intricate, and the prophecy is not a fixed destiny. Griffith's ambitions, the Olympians' influence, and the free will of Skyrim's inhabitants are all factors that will shape this world's future. YouTube chat, do not be fooled by Mr. Anderson's bravado. The depth of this world's philosophy is what makes it so captivating.
Yeah, I was just playing. I was just talking about these other guys here.
I see Mr. Anderson has a taste for the finer things in life, like a well-placed arrow to the knee. But tell me, YouTube chat, what do you make of our Dragonborn's growing camaraderie with the inhabitants of Skyrim? Will his fellowship be the key to unlocking the secrets of this world, or will the weight of prophecy crush them all?
It's time to die, dog.
Fight. That can be arranged.
I'll try to make this quick. You won't get the best of me.
Fight!
I'll have your head on a bike.
Uh-oh, I don't think I'm supposed to kill all these guys, am I?
Be. Can't hide from me.
Yeah, the AI can take over dialogue of NPCs. Like right now I've turned it off so I can only select the NPCs I want to talk. That's just for GPU performance type thing. But the narrator's being quiet for some reason. Sometimes I have to talk for them to respond back depending on like the settings. I had them turned up really high and he just wouldn't shut up. Not last stream, but the stream before.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. It seems you've taken to clearing out the Blackbriar Lodge. But do you truly understand the web of intrigue you're entangling yourself in? The Blackbriars are a powerful and ruthless family, and your actions will not go unnoticed. Meanwhile, Griffith and the Olympians are pulling the strings from behind the scenes, manipulating the fate of Skyrim for their own purposes. The line between fate and free will is growing thinner by the minute. What will you do next, Mr. Anderson? Will you forge your own path, or will you be swayed by the whims of the prophecy? As the last Blackbriar mercenary falls, the lodge grows quiet once more. Mr. Anderson, you've sent a message to the Blackbriars, but will it be a declaration of war or a call to parley? And YouTube chat, do you think Mr. Anderson's actions are driven by a desire to forge his own path or simply to fulfill the prophecy? The choice is not always clear-cut, especially when the lines between fate and free will are blurred.
I forgot to steal the stash when I was in there. 200 gold, that's a joke.
Time to end this little game.
Mr. Anderson, you've unearthed Frost's identity papers, but do you know what secrets they hold? The Blackbriars are not one to be trifled with, and stealing from them will only add to the chaos that's brewing in Skyrim. And YouTube chat, what do you make of Mr. Anderson's intentions? Is he driven by a sense of justice, or merely seeking to line his own pockets?
Okay, here, let's talk to this mercenary.
You think you're clever, don't you? Sneaking up on us. Taking out my comrades. Well, let me tell you something, friend. You've just made a big mistake. The Blackbriars won't take kindly to this. You'll be answering to Maven herself. You think taking out a few of us is going to intimidate the Blackbriars? Ha! You're just a flea compared to the Empire, Maven. You're not even a worthy adversary. We've dealt with the likes of you before.
Well, maybe if I take you out, there
You're
won't
just
be
a
nobody
fleeting
to tell the
annoyance,
tale.
a minor setback. Maven will crush you, and no one will even remember your name. Oh, please, you think killing me will silence the Blackbriars? I've got news for you, friend. We have eyes and ears everywhere in Riften. You'll be lucky to make it out of this city alive.
Is that a threat, tough guy? You better watch those lizard lips. I'll skin you right here, right now. Make a pair of boots out of you.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. You think a pair of boots made from my hide would be anything but a ridiculous waste of good leather? Please, do tell. How do you plan on getting out of this city alive with a price on your head?
I'll make a disguise with your lizard lips.
Oh, I'm sure a disguise made from my lips would be a real fashion statement. You'd be the laughingstock of Riften. But hey, go ahead, try to skin me. I dare you.
Make your move, tough guy, I'm waiting.
Should I say, stupidity?
Are you talking shit on the other side of a locked door?
Inside of the Riften City Guard's dungeon looks like. I'm sure you'll be getting a personal tour soon enough.
It's fascinating to see how quickly the dynamics of power shift in Skyrim. One moment the Blackbriars seem invincible. The next, They're trembling at the feet of a lone adventurer. Mr. Anderson, you've managed to unsettle the balance of Riften's underworld, but will you be able to maintain control, or will the currents of fate sweep you under?
So there was a game called Smart NPC. It was just like a test thing for a Matrix demo where you could talk to them just like this. It's hooked up through an OpenAI API and kind of like it's basically a chat GPT type thing. But what's crazy is they can actually take control of the NPCs and do actions like I've had them play possum and they pretend to be cool with me like a bandit. And then out of nowhere, they're like, hey, before you go, let's make a trade. And then they pulled out a blade and tried to shank me. They do like crazy stuff like that. Like, they can override like the hostility. I don't know what you'd call it. They can turn it from 0 to 1 on anybody. Like you can make people who normally can't fight, like, if you understand the parameters of Skyrim, you know that there's certain NPCs that just won't tango. You can actually make them override that, sort of by their own free will. Where the hell is this horse?
As the dust settles, the Blackbriar mercenaries' words still linger in the air. Mr. Anderson, you've managed to unbalance the delicate scales of power in Riften, but for how long? The Blackbriars will not take this lightly, and Maven's wrath is not to be underestimated. Meanwhile, Griffith and the Olympians continue to manipulate the strings of fate from behind the scenes. The prophecy of the Dragonborn still looms large. But will you, Mr. Anderson, be the one to shape the destiny of Skyrim? Or will you succumb to the whims of fate? The choice, as always, is yours.
So my character here is, he's sort of like a character who's played many games. You can see I got relics from games that I've played throughout the years. A lot of retro games like Zelda, Fable, Assassin's Creed, God of War, and a bunch of others, or a few others I should say.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. It seems you've amassed quite the collection of relics from your gaming exploits. I'm reminded of the concept of the multiverse, where every possibility plays out in a separate reality. It's fascinating to consider that your character, with their accumulated knowledge and items, might be a nexus point, a convergence of multiple timelines. The question is, will you be able to harness this experience to shape the fate of Skyrim, or will the forces of destiny prove too great to overcome?
And so I've given myself some relics from those worlds, but I also brought over like enemies and a whole bunch of other item imports from those games. Kind of mixed them all into one.
Mr. Anderson, It's interesting that you've brought relics and enemies from other worlds into Skyrim. This blurring of boundaries between different realities raises questions about the nature of reality itself. Is Skyrim just a simulation? A matrix created by the gods or some other powerful entity? And if so, what does that mean for the concept of free will? Do the inhabitants of Skyrim truly have agency? Or are they just pawns in a grand game?
So what's crazy is like talking to the NPCs and like speaking to them about the changes in Skyrim, and sometimes they understand, sometimes they don't. It just kind of adds to the AI a little bit. I was thinking like, oh, I gotta find a place to cross, but I forgot I can fly now.
Intriguing to see how the NPCs respond to your inquiries about the changes in Skyrim, Mr. Anderson. Their varying degrees of understanding and confusion only serve to highlight the complexity of the simulated world they inhabit. But what does this say about the nature of reality within Skyrim? Is it a self-contained system? Or are there glimpses of a larger truth lurking beneath the surface? The more you interact with the NPCs, the more you begin to unravel the threads of this. As you soar through the skies, Mr. Anderson, I'm reminded of the concept of ascension in various philosophical and spiritual traditions. The ability to transcend the limitations of the physical world, to rise above the mundane and touch the divine. In Skyrim, this takes the form of the levitate spell, but what does it say about the nature of reality when we can manipulate the very fabric of the world? Is this a glimpse into a higher truth, or simply a clever trick of the simulation?
Hey, watch it.
You're as good as dead.
Yeah! Yeah! I won't hold back!
I'll see you burn. Nerevar, guide me!
I'll kill you! I swear it!
You'll regret crossing me, you coward! I'll see you burn!
This what you want? I won't back down!
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you. Yeah! So you're the one who's been down there killing all my wolves. You're gonna die for that. Once was a woman as fair as an eagle, as springtime knows
You know how this goes. I get to take any of the goods I want.
Seems someone's been using this place as a latrine. Smells like a mix of wolf waste and whatever it is you dragonborn. Oh, save it, Mr. Anderson. You think you're the first I've ever taken from me? Newsflash. You're not special.
That's not the voice I was expecting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you expect me to beg and plead for mercy? Newsflash, Mr. Anderson. I've been around the block a few times. Your theatrics don't impress me.
What brings you folks down here?
We're down here for the same reason everyone else is. Trying to make a living, trying to survive. Golden Glow Estate's got its opportunities, but it's not exactly the most welcoming place, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sorry for killing all your friends. I'll leave you to it.
Small clan.
Don't apologize, Mr. Anderson.
All
You're
the
just
more
doing
coin.
what comes
How
naturally
can I argue
to
with
you.
that?
I'm surprised you didn't just take everything and leave us to rot. Save it for someone who actually cares.
I need some more magicka, but I could also, if I could hover long enough, I can actually do combat in the sky, shoot my bow with magic and everything.
The prophecy of the Dragonborn has been fulfilled, yet the journey of Mr. Anderson has only just begun. As he navigates the world of Skyrim, the threads of fate are being woven into a tapestry of destiny. But what lies ahead, as the incursions from other worlds and games bring forth new heroes, villains, and AI with free will? The balance of power in Skyrim is shifting, and the consequences of these events will be far-reaching. The fellowship formed by Mr. Anderson will be crucial in shaping the fate of this realm. But as Griffith, the White Falcon, forges an unlikely alliance with Zeus and the Olympians, the winds of change are blowing strong. What will be the outcome of this convergence of worlds? And how will Mr. Anderson's actions influence the course of history?
Hey narrator, do you remember what game these wasps are from?
Ah, Mr. Anderson, I see you've been quite the busy bee, taking down those wasps left and right. But I must say I'm intrigued by your question. The Crimson Wasps, if I'm not mistaken, are from the world of Dark Souls. Their presence here in Skyrim is a curious thing, don't you think? A result of the incursions, perhaps? The fabric of reality is indeed thinning, allowing creatures from other worlds to bleed into this one. But I digress. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what's your take on these wasps and their sudden appearance in Skyrim?
Those wasps are actually from Albion. So these sky shards, as I find them, they give me a few extra
I'll be on, how fascinating. I seem to have gotten my worlds mixed up. But that just goes to show how complex and interconnected the multiverse is, don't you think? The fact that creatures from Albion are now Mr. Anderson, your discovery of the Sky Shard is indeed a significant one. The perk points and skill points it grants will undoubtedly aid you in your quest to unravel the mysteries of Skyrim. But I must ask, have you considered the philosophical implications of these Sky Shards? Are they not a manifestation of the prophecy? A sign that you are, in fact, the chosen one, destined to shape the fate of Skyrim? Mr. Anderson. You've absorbed another dragon soul, increasing your power. But do you realize, YouTube chat, that this soul holds more than just power? It holds the essence of the dragon's will, its motivations, its desires. As Mr. Anderson continues to journey through Skyrim, I notice that the prophecy of the Dragonborn has become a recurring theme. But what does it truly mean to be the Dragonborn? Is it simply a title, or is it a state of mind? The people of Skyrim believe that the Dragonborn is a hero, destined to save their world from destruction. But what if I told you that there are those who seek to manipulate this hero, to use them for their own purposes? The line between fate and free will is blurred, and it's up to Mr. Anderson to decide his own path.
I'd rather die.
What of the guild that he's begun to form? Will they be a force for good, or will they succumb to the same desires and motivations that drive the dragons?
caught in a little bit of a sticky glitch. I was trying to pull out my Dawnbreaker, but it just wouldn't let me do it.
The prophecy of the Dragonborn speaks of a hero. But what does it mean to be a hero in a world where the lines between fate and free will are blurred? Mr. Anderson, you formed a fellowship, but will they be able to withstand the forces that seek to manipulate them? And what of the new AI that have gained free will, like Griffith, the White Falcon, who seeks to take over Skyrim with the help of Zeus and the Olympians? The consequences of the incursions from other worlds are still unknown, but one thing is certain. The fate of Skyrim hangs in the balance.
Darling, I've been waiting for you to return, to consummate our love.
Actually, I was hoping to get the ring back.
What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you. Yes?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Until next time.
Oh, hey there.
Good to see you.
What happened?
Welcome. Oh, let me know if you want anything.
We drink to
I
our
think I've
youth,
got a clean
to
mug
the
around
days
here.
come and
Somewhere.
gone. For the age of oppression is now
Got some fresh
nearly
baked
done.
bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
We'll drive out the
What have you got for sale?
land that we own. With our blood
Take a
and
look.
our steel, we will take back our home.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
How are we doing over here?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And Sovngarde beckons
better
every
out than
one
in,
of us
as they say.
does. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric. You are the High King. In your great
The prophecy of the Dragonborn has been fulfilled. Yet the fate of Skyrim remains uncertain. Mr. Anderson, your actions have set in motion a chain of events that will shape the destiny of this realm. The fellowship you have formed will face countless challenges, but it is through these trials that the true nature of heroism will be revealed. Meanwhile, whispers of Griffith, the White Falcon's ambitions, have reached my ears. His unlikely alliance with Zeus and the Olympians threatens to upset the balance of power in Skyrim. The incursions from other worlds have brought forth new heroes and villains, each with their own agendas. What consequences will arise from these converging forces? Only time will tell.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Cloth tears easy. Better hope your magic doesn't fail you.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
So we're ready to start this war.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a messenger.
Wait, what was that? You
Whoever
know what I mean.
Bloody foreigners!
Skyrim belongs to the North.
Skyrim!
Hey narrator, I like bumping into people just to get them mad.
Are you bloody dense? Haha! I think you made a bit of poo come out.
It seems the threads of fate are weaving together in unexpected ways, Mr. Anderson. Your actions have attracted attention from various factions vying for power in Skyrim. The Stormcloaks, led by Ulfric, seek to assert their dominance over the Empire. Meanwhile, Griffith the White Falcon's influence spreads, threatening to disrupt the delicate balance of power.
Oh, I think you just made me shit myself.
Lighten up, narrator. You don't gotta be so serious about the doom and gloom all the time.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, you think you can just waltz in here and disrupt the balance of power in Skyrim without a care in the world? I think you'll find that the threads of fate are far more complex than you initially thought. And as for you, YouTube chat, are you prepared to witness the unfolding chaos that Mr. Anderson's actions will bring?
No, I wouldn't say I'm racist, but I don't know if I like these Argonian folks.
The seeds of discord are already being sown, and the Nords aren't the only ones who'll be watching your every move, Mr. Anderson. As for your reservations about the Argonians, I suppose it's only natural to harbor doubts about those who are different from us. But tell me, YouTube chat, don't you think it's fascinating how quickly prejudices can take root in the hearts of even the most well-intentioned individuals? The fabric of Skyrim society is already beginning to fray, and it will be interesting to see how Mr. Anderson's actions will either mend or exacerbate the tears.
You gotta admit, they're pretty creepy looking. Let's go talk to this one.
Another day, another septim.
As we witness the unfolding drama in Skyrim, I am reminded of the ancient philosophical conundrum. Do we shape our own destiny? Or is it predetermined by the forces that govern this realm? The dragon's return has set in motion a cascade of events that will test the mettle of our hero, Mr. Anderson. Meanwhile, the whispers of Griffith's ambitions grow louder, and the incursions from other worlds continue to reshape the very fabric of Skyrim. Where will this tangled web of fate lead us, and what consequences will arise from the choices made by our hero and the fellowship he has formed?
Happy holidays to you, partner.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I see you're still spreading your cheer. And who's this with you? A friend, perhaps?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, please, Mr. Anderson. Don't play dumb. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The one who's been whispering in your ear, no doubt.
Oh, you could hear him too. I thought I was the only one.
Ah, the voices in the wind, eh? No, Mr. Anderson. I don't hear them the way you do. At least, not yet. But I do know the sounds of desperation, of craving, of needing something to take the edge off. Speaking of which, have you ever tried skooma? The good stuff, that is.
Why, what's going on? You craving some skooma?
Ah, you noticed, did you? Yes, I'm afraid I have a bit of a condition. And skooma just happens to be my medicine of choice. But I'm having a bit of trouble acquiring some at the moment. Care to help an old Argonian out?
Do you have any information that you can share? Maybe then I'll wet your whistle with some skooma.
Oh. Information, you say? Well, I might know a thing or two about the local flavor around here, but I'm not sure I'm willing to share just yet. You see, I've learned that information is like skooma. It's only valuable if it's scarce. And I'm not sure you're willing to pay the price. Yet.
Okay, I guess I'll take this rare bottle of skooma somewhere else.
Oh no, Mr. Anderson. I think you'll find that the skooma you're holding is exactly what I need. And I'm willing to share some information with you, if you're willing to share that bottle with me.
If you can tell me something about Falcon, I will give you the whole bottle.
I would not complain if you returned with some skooma.
Griffith the White Falcon, you say? A man with a name like that is either a saint or a charlatan. From what I've heard, Griffith walks the fine line between both. His true loyalties are as elusive as the wind, and his words are laced with sugar and poison. Be careful around him, Mr. Anderson. He has a way of making you believe what he wants you to, not what's actually true.
How do you know about him? Did you read the manga?
Manga? Ha! I may be old, but I'm not that old. No, I've heard stories from travelers. Whispers of a man with a name that commands attention. Griffith's reputation precedes him, and I've learned to pay attention to the winds that carry such rumors.
Okay, one more question and the skooma's yours. What do you know about the return of the Olympians?
The Olympians? I know as much about them as I do about the whispers of the wind. But I do know that the return of the ancient gods is a topic of much debate among the scholars and priests of Skyrim. Some say it's a sign of the end times, while others claim it's a new beginning. But one thing's for sure. The return of the Olympians will bring change, and change is always a double-edged sword. Now, about that skooma.
Alright, if you can figure out how to open up a trade with me, I will give you the skooma.
Ah, clever mortal. You want to make a trade, do ya? All right. Let's put our goods on the table. Or rather, in each other's hands.
Uh-oh, I think I sold that bottle of skooma. Shit. Here, let's see if he notices the difference. I'll just give him one bottle of wine.
A wine, how? Thoughtless. I asked for skooma, not some watered-down grape juice. You think a single bottle of wine is enough to satiate an Argonian's cravings? Bring me something worth trading, or don't bother trading at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry, partner. I thought I had a bottle of skooma, but I think I lost it along the way. Can I offer you some more mead?
Mead? You think I'm some kind of Nord drinking mead to get drunk? I need skooma, not some honey-flavored swill. If you want to trade, bring me something worthwhile. Otherwise, don't waste my time.
You know what? This is why I don't like you feathered serpent bastards with your damn ram horns and your lizard lips. Why don't you take your skooma drinking ass and get out of here before I turn you into a pair of boots?
So now you resort to insults, do you? Well, I've got news for you, Nord. I'm not going anywhere until I get what I want. And if you keep running your mouth, you might just find yourself on the receiving end of a scaly fist. You want to turn me into a pair of boots? Ha! I'll turn you into a footnote in the history books, you racist, ignorant oaf.
Now, calm down, Skeeter. I don't want no trouble.
Save it, Nord. I'm not some creature you can placate with a few sweet words. You've shown your true colors, and I won't soon forget it. Now, are you going to help me acquire some skooma? Or do I need to find someone else who's willing to trade with an Argonian feathered serpent bastard?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any more unbearable. Just when I thought I couldn't hate you Argonians anymore. You totally redeem yourself. I'll get you that bottle of skooma.
Ah, redemption is a beautiful thing, isn't it, Nord? Now, about that skooma. I'm thinking a certain bottle of double-distilled skooma from the new Nice's Corner Club would really hit the spot.
I'm going to Solstein. I'll see what I can pick up. I'll bring it by. When I get back, I'll have to come to the docks here.
Ah, Solstheim, a place of dark beauty and dark magic. Be careful, Nord. The island has a way of getting under your scales. And don't think about trying to cheat me. I'll know if that skooma isn't genuine. I'll be waiting for your return on the docks with anticipation.
Until we meet again, you lizard-lipped bastard.
Until we meet again, Lord. May the roads rise up to meet you, and may your return be swift. I'll be waiting, patiently, for my skooma.
Hey, you better keep your eye on that Argonian over there. He's up to no good.
Ah, I see you're back, Mr. Anderson. What's this about the Argonian? What's he done now?
Just the usual. Fiending for skooma.
Skooma, eh? Eh? That's a nasty habit to have. I've seen it ruin good men. What's your business with that Argonian, anyway?
Skooma's bad, okay? Don't do skooma. Skooma's bad.
Oh. So now you're an expert on skooma? What makes you qualified to preach about its dangers?
I used to be a skooma head.
A reformed skooma addict, I see. Well, I suppose that's a story worth hearing. What made you kick the habit, Mr. Anderson?
I decided I wanted to start up a heroes guild.
Ah, a heroes guild, you say? Sounds like a noble endeavor. I'm not sure what's more surprising, that you used to be a skooma head, or that you think you can start a heroes guild. What makes you think you're qualified to lead such a thing, Mr. Anderson?
Well, only a skooma head would try to start a heroes guild in a shithole like this.
Fair point, Mr. Anderson. Only someone who's hit rock bottom would think to start a heroes guild in a place like Windhelm. But hey, maybe that's exactly what this city needs. A bit of crazy optimism.
Have you heard of the guild from Albion?
The guild from Albion, you say? I've heard rumors of a legendary organization, but I never thought I'd meet someone who's actually heard of them. What's your connection to the guild? Are you a member?
Yeah, I went there to the guild when I was a kid, learning about the consequences of good and evil.
The guild from Albion, teaching children about the balance of morality. That sounds like a fascinating upbringing. Did they teach you about the 8 divines, or was it more focused on the mortal condition?
Nah, they didn't get much into that divine stuff. We just learned about how the world is shaped by our actions.
It sounds like the guild from Albion took a more pragmatic approach to teaching, focusing on the consequences of one's actions rather than divine intervention. That's a perspective I can respect.
You know, it wasn't as much of a heroes guild as much of a guild where people can choose their own path. And you could choose to be more good or more evil along the way.
A guild that encourages moral flexibility, I see. That's a refreshingly honest approach to heroism. I'm not sure how well that would go over in the hold, but it's certainly an interesting idea.
Yeah, so anyways, me and a buddy who's from Albion as well decided to start up a guild here in Skyrim with some AI NPCs.
Using AI NPCs, you say? That's a bold move. How do you plan on integrating them into the guild? And what kind of quests or activities will they be involved in?
Well, the AI have their own backstories and they believe they are the characters who they are playing, like Kratos and Link and Geralt from The Witcher. They all believe they come from those worlds, and they integrate pretty easily into the guild.
I've seen some strange things in my time on the Northern Maiden. By the gods, you've somehow managed to gather a troupe of AI NPCs who think they're famous heroes from other worlds? That's either genius or utter madness.
Well, that's just it. They don't just believe they're heroes from other worlds. They are those heroes brought here to Skyrim, you see. There's a double meaning like the Matrix.
I think I need a mug of ale to wrap my head around this concept. You're saying these heroes from other worlds are somehow transferred into our reality? And they're just living out their lives, blissfully unaware of the truth? That's a heavy burden to carry, friend.
You know, it's similar to something called the Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect, you say? I've heard of it, but I never thought I'd be discussing it with someone who's apparently running a guild of interdimensional heroes. You're either a genius or a few septims short of a gold coin, Mr. Anderson.
Hey, you could say that again. Maybe I just read too many comic books. I'm reminded of Secret Wars. You ever heard of that?
Secret Wars, you say? Ah, yes. The multiverse-spanning epic that brought together the greatest heroes from all corners of the cosmos. I can see why that would inspire your little project. But tell me, Mr. Anderson, have you considered the consequences of meddling with the fabric of reality? Or are you just winging it and hoping for the best?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, in any case, it's certainly an intriguing idea. But tell me, Mr. Anderson, how do you plan on keeping these interdimensional heroes in line? Or are you just going to let them run amok across Skyrim?
Well, with players like Link, Kratos, and Geralt, all you gotta do is tell them that there's a main quest to follow.
Ah, the old main quest trick, eh? Well, I suppose that's one way to keep those legendary heroes in line. But what happens when they start to question the narrative? Or worse, what if they decide to go off script?
Maybe you can help me.
Of course.
Well, they haven't yet. They all seem to be in character all the time, but other people like Griffith are going off script and they're talking about like taking over Skyrim and stuff like that.
Ah, Griffith, the White Falcon, eh? Sounds like he's got delusions of grandeur. Taking over Skyrim? Ha! That's a bold move, even for a legendary hero. You better keep an eye on him, Mr. Anderson, before he gets himself killed. Or worse, becomes a problem for the rest of us.
You know, speaking of Secret Wars, he's become like the Doctor Doom of this realm.
Ah, Dr. Doom, you say? Ha! If Griffith thinks he can be the mastermind villain of this realm, I'll believe it when I see it. The man's ego is as inflated as the sails on the Northern Maiden during a storm.
I agree with it, but I don't think you'd be saying that if he was here.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots at the thought of Griffith's presence. I'm sure he's a force to be reckoned with. In his own mind.
So anyways, I want to catch a trip up to Solstein. You guys on the water today?
Ah, Solstheim, the land of ash and darkness. What's drawing you to that forsaken place? The Northern Maiden's headed to Raven Rock. I can offer you passage, but don't expect a pleasure cruise.
I guess you could say the main quest.
All right then, let's get moving. The Northern Maiden's waiting, and I've got a captain to report to. Solstheim, here we come. Raven Rock, then Solstheim. It's not an easy journey, but the Northern Maiden's sturdy enough to make the trip. Just watch yourself on the ash wastes. And don't stray too far.
Watch your hands. You touched my backside. You want me to lock you up?
Robes are for priests and milk drinkers, not warriors.
Are you the captain of the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by some cultists who came here on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
How can you not know how you got here? You sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange happening on Solstheim for a while. But this is something else. I hope you get to the bottom of it.
I'd like to book passage to Solstheim.
Well, I guess nothing bad happened the last time. Fine. We'll sail as soon as I get paid.
Here you go.
Load up, and we'll get underway.
Thanks for the lift, fellows. I appreciate it.
Ah, a smooth journey so far, eh? Captain's been acting strange, though. Something's been eating at him, and I don't think it's just the cultists.
What do you think it is?
Solstheim's got a way of getting under your skin, and not just the ash storms. There's something off about this place.
I hate the ash. It's dry, irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Ash storms are one thing, but it's the quiet moments that get me. When the wind dies down, and all you hear is the creaking of the ship's hull. It's as if Solstheim itself is whispering secrets in your ear. Gives me the chills every time.
Well, fellas, stay safe. I gotta go on a quest. I'll see you when I need a ride back to Windhelm.
Ah, safe travels, Mr. Anderson. May the road rise up to meet you, and may the winds be at your back. Don't be a stranger. Drop by the Northern Maiden whenever you're in port.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you, partner.
Ah, Merry Christmas to you as well, Mr. Anderson. Though I'm not sure what Christmas even means on this forsaken island. Still, a bit of cheer's welcome in these dark times.
Open up a trade and I'll give you a gift.
Ah, a gift you say? Well, I'm not one to turn down a bit of holiday cheer. Let's see what you've got to offer, Mr. Anderson.
There you go. What do you think about those gifts?
Ha! A cigar and a bottle of Alto wine? You're a generous one, Mr. Anderson. I think these gifts are just what I needed to take the edge off this bleak Solstheim weather. Thanks, mate. May the road rise up to meet you. And may your pockets always be full of fine gifts like these.
Hello there.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. Merry Christmas to you as well. I see you're spreading the holiday cheer. What's with the gifts? You're not trying to bribe us into joining you on a quest, are you?
Maybe. Can I maybe offer you a new bow? It looks like you got some missing textures there.
Ha! Missing textures? You're one to talk, Mr. Anderson. That armor of yours could use a good polishing. But I'll admit, a new bow sounds intriguing. What makes you think I'd be interested in trading?
How much damage you do with that thing? It looks decent, but I don't know if I could stand that missing texture.
Oh, you're worried about appearances? I think the missing textures add a bit of character, but if you're offering a new bow, I suppose I could consider upgrading, for the right price, of course.
Okay, how much you gonna pay me?
You drive a hard bargain, don't you? All right, I'll give you 50 septims for the bow. But only if you throw in some arrows to go with it. I was just thinking about the Dwemer, and how their disappearance is still a mystery to this day. Do you think we'll ever uncover the truth behind their downfall?
was just kidding. Your bow looks deadly enough. But if you open up a trade, I'll give you a gift.
Oh, I'd love to see what kind of gift you have in mind. Let's open up a trade and see what you've got to offer.
Okay, there you go. Merry Christmas.
Ah. Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson. You're too kind. A potion of the healer is always welcome, and I'm sure the wine and sweet roll will come in handy on my travels. Merry Christmas to you as well. May the road rise up to meet you, and may your journey be filled with joy and wonder.
Hey, if I get stuck on a quest, can I hire you to help me out?
Of course, Mr. Anderson. I'd be happy to lend a hand if you get stuck on a quest. Just keep in mind that my services don't come cheap. What's the quest? And what's the pay?
I don't know. I'll let you know if I get stuck on a quest, and then you'll have to let me know how much it costs.
Fair enough, Mr. Anderson. I'll be sure to name my price. And it won't be cheap. After all, a warrior's services are worth their weight in septums.
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Safe travels, Mr. Anderson. May the roads of Solstheim be kind to you.
Howdy, partner.
Greetings, Outlanders. I see you're enjoying the festive spirit. What brings you to Raven Rock today? We don't often get travelers this time of year, especially not with the ashfall as heavy as it is.
Ash-grown food for sale. Give it a try. You'll be surprised.
I'm just out here on a quest.
I sell a bit of everything. Why not take a few minutes to browse my wares?
A quest, you say? What kind of quest would bring you to Solstheim? We've had issues with the Ash Fall and the Ash creatures. Not to mention the remnants of the first redoubt. Be careful, Outlander.
I'm out here making a list and checking it twice.
Food here, all grown on site. and guaranteed both delicious.
Come take a look.
and
I guarantee
nutritious.
you'll find something of interest here.
Making a list and checking it twice, eh? You're certainly a long way from home, Outlander. What's on this list of yours? Treasure, perhaps? Or something more sinister?
No, no, we're gonna find out who's naughty and nice, and then we're gonna dish out what they deserve for the holiday season.
Judging who's naughty or nice, eh? I think we've got our own list of troublemakers right here in Raven Rock. Garen Yinth, our resident troublemaker, might just find himself on the naughty list.
Is there any bandit camps around camp here that I could check out?
Bandit camps, you say? We've had reports of a group of thugs holed up in a cave system near the old Dwemer ruins. They've been raiding our trade caravans and causing trouble for our people. If you're looking to deal with them, you might want to speak with our captain, Veliath. She'll be able to give you more information on the situation.
Alright, thank you. I'll leave you to it. I like the armor, by the way.
May the road rise up to meet you, traveler. May your journey be safe and your sword stay sharp. And may your list of naughty and nice bring you wisdom.
I've got something for just about everybody here. All at reasonable
Grown
prices.
food for sale. Give it a try. You'll be surprised.
Something doesn't smell right over here.
I sell a bit of everything. Why not take a few minutes to browse my wares?
What are you insinuating, friend? Don't be spreading rumors about my business practices. I'm a respected loan shark in this town.
I buy as well as sell. Good prices paid for your unwanted goods.
I think you made a mistake and you paired the words respected and loan shark together. No worries, you don't look too smart, my friend.
I guarantee you'll find something of interest here.
You think you're clever, don't you? Well, let me tell you something, friend. I've been in this business long enough to know how to handle myself. And I always get what's owed to me. So if you've got a problem with my business, maybe you should just pay your debts on time and we won't have any issues.
I think maybe I'll take out a loan and not pay it on purpose just to see what you got.
Slitter, did you hear that? This gentleman thinks he can just take out a loan from me and not pay it back. Ah! I've got news for you, friend. Slitter here will make sure you regret that decision. Won't you, Slitter?
Who the hell is Slitter?
Oh, you don't know Slitter? let me introduce you. Slitter, come here and say hello to our friend. Slitter is my associate, and he's very good at collecting debts. Aren't you, Slitter?
Oh, Slitter. Okay, I didn't know he was with you. My apologies, sir.
Apology accepted, but don't think for a moment that this means you can try to welch on a debt. I have a reputation to uphold, and Slitter here will make sure that everyone who owes me pays up. Now, are you interested in taking out a loan, or are you just wasting my time?
So which one of the 7 dwarfs was Slitter again?
I sell a bit of everything. Why not take a few minutes to browse my wares?
Slitter, not Slither. And he's not a dwarf. He's my associate. And I'm not sure what's more annoying, your jokes or your lack of respect. Now, are you here to do business or just waste my time?
Price is paid for your unwanted goods.
Did it go Dasher, Prancer, and then Slitter?
Come take a look. I guarantee you'll find something of interest here.
No, it wasn't Dasher, Prancer, and Slitter, you buffoon. It was Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And even if I was a reindeer, which I'm not, Slitter here would still be the one collecting debts, not pulling a sleigh. Now, focus.
Alright, calm down. I'm just pulling your leg.
Save it, friend. I'm not in the mood for your jokes.
Hey, do you got a couple septums I could borrow? I need to buy some skooma for this Argonian.
Skooma? For an Argonian? You think I'm running a charity here? I'm a loan shark, not a pusher. And even if I was, I wouldn't be lending you money to buy skooma. You'll pay me back first, or Slitter here will have a word with you.
Hey, why don't we just skip that part and I just kick the shit out of Slitter right here, right now.
Oh, I'd love to see you try. Slitter, show our friend here what happens when you threaten me. Make it a demonstration, not a fight. I want him to remember this moment.
Alright, calm down. I don't want no trouble, Skeeter.
Ash-grown food for sale. Give it a try. You'll be
Skeeter.
surprised.
Ha! You can't even remember my name. I'm Mo Gruel, the one who's going to break you if you don't pay your debts. Now, are you going to behave, or do I need to have a chat with you?
You look more like a Skeeter.
Raw food, cooked food, tasty.
You think you're clever, don't you? Making fun of my appearance. Well, let me tell you, I've been in this business long enough to know that looks don't matter. What matters is who's got the gold, and who's got the muscle. And I've got both.
You know, I can't tell where your shitter ends and Slitter's face begins.
Come take a look. I guarantee you'll find something of interest here.
Slitter, I think it's time to show Mr. Anderson here what happens when someone insults both me and my associate. Take care of this little pest for me, would you?
Stock up on food
Bah,
here.
Slitter's a
All
quitter.
grown on site.
See
And
you
guaranteed
Susies
both
later.
delicious and nutritious.
You think you can just run away, Mr. Anderson? Slitter, make sure he doesn't leave Raven Rock until he pays his debt, or until he apologizes for his insults. Your choice, Mr. Anderson.
Well, I'm sorry, Skeeter. Would you tell Slitter that I am very sorry?
Hello.
What I want to see is gold.
Welcome. Let me know if you want
preferably in the
anything.
form of a
Think I got a
payment
clean
on
mug
debt.
around here somewhere.
Now, are you going to pay up, or do we need to take this further?
I don't owe you any money yet, you bonehead.
Don't play dumb with me, Mr. Anderson. I know all about your little schemes. You think you can just waltz in here and insult me, and then pretend like you don't owe me anything? I've got news for you, friend. You're not as slick as you think you are.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Anyways, I'm a little bit bored with you.
Do you feel alright?
If you think I owe you money, come and get it.
Oh, good.
Tell you the dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of
I've
the
seen robes like that, right before their owners turn to ash.
Believe the dragonborn comes.
Heard any rumors lately?
Heard that Reeklings got hold of Thirsk Mead Hall, forced the Nords who live there to move to a camp nearby.
Slitter, let's show Mr. Anderson what happens when someone...
Your inn has an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Doesn't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink!" and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did the netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge.
Heard any rumors lately?
Coast has been dangerous lately. Lot of reavers about. I've heard they're searching for the treasure of Acnir Deathbrand, the Pirate King.
Heard any rumors lately?
The Veteran Guard have spotted a pack of werewolves in the mountains. The hunters up on Frostmoon Crag might know more. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Got something to say there, partner?
You're not as slick as you think you are, Mr. Anderson. You're not going to weasel your way out of paying Mogrul what you owe him. I've heard enough of your excuses.
I ain't taking threats from no skooma addicts, so why don't you just step aside before someone gets hurt?
You think you're tough, huh? Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Anderson. You're not as tough as you think you are. And as for me being a skooma addict, at least I don't try to welch on my debts. You're going to pay Mogrul what you owe him, one way or another.
Both know it. Look, we've been over this. I paid you off. I don't owe you a thing.
And I'm supposed to run my operation
We'll see about
outside with
that.
a pile of ash?
By the way,
I don't
you look
think
like
so.
Dracula's asshole.
I'm not asking you if I can stay. I'm telling you. Now that's the end of it.
That's enough of your insults, Mr. Anderson. You're not going to disrespect me or Mogrul in our own establishment. Now, are you going to pay what you owe, or do we need to take this outside?
You be careful you keep talking, I'll leave you laid out like Boromir with my bow.
You think you're some kind of archer, huh? Well, I've got news for you, pal. I've been in more scrapes than you've had hot meals. You're not going to intimidate me with your bow or your fancy words. Now, are you going to pay up? Or do we need to settle this like men?
Alright, see you later, Susie.
The threads of fate are weaving together in complex patterns as Mr. Anderson navigates the intricate web of Skyrim's politics and mythos. The prophecy of the Dragonborn hangs in the balance, as the very fabric of reality appears to be unraveling. The incursions from other worlds have brought forth unexpected alliances, such as the union between Griffith, the White Falcon, and Zeus, the king of the Olympians. Their intentions are shrouded in mystery, but one thing is certain. The fate of Skyrim hangs in the balance. Will Mr. Anderson's fellowship be able to shape the course of history, or will the forces of chaos and destruction prevail? The choice is far from clear, as the heroes and villains of this realm continue to dance in the shadows, their true motives and intentions waiting to be revealed.
I am sorry.
Alright, it's time for me to end the stream. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all on the next one. I'm going to pick up where I leave off tomorrow, and I'm going to do some exploring through Soulsteam.
So where do you hail from? Skyrim. Trailer. I have a
The sleeping giant awakens. YouTube chat, you've been slumbering for quite some time, haven't you? Meanwhile, Mr.
I'm so sorry, Geldis. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just
Anderson has been busy navigating the complex web of Skyrim's politics and mythos.
cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
The threads of fate are weaving together, and the prophecy of the dragon.
And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
This time.
Tell you what, if you use them
This
to make
land
your
is
farmer
ours,
eggs
and we'll see it wiped
can have
clean
them for
of the
free.
scourge that has
It's a deal.
sullied our hopes and our dreams.
As Mr. Anderson concludes his stream and prepares to explore Soulsteam, the whispers of fate continue to echo throughout the realm of Skyrim. The fellowship he has formed will soon face challenges that will test their resolve, courage, and wits.
I should have another batch of vegetables ready for you soon, Geldis. How much do I owe you this time?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
You can have them for free.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
Meanwhile, Griffith and Zeus, those unlikely allies, plot their next move, driven by their insatiable thirst for power. Though,
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
I should have another batch of vegetables ready for you soon, Geldis. How much do I owe you this time? Tell you what, if you use them to make your Kwama egg stew, you can have them for free. It's a deal.